Hey, what's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's happening? This is that boy. This is that boy, Rick Titus. That boy, Rick Titus, with a podcast show. Exquisite podcast show. Exquisite podcast show. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me, family. Talk to me, family. And listen, family. This is the deal, family. We want to make sure that everybody can catch up with us. Everybody can catch up with us. If you're on YouTube, if you're following me on Facebook, you're following me on Instagram, if you're following me on Tickalacka, LinkedIn, do me a favor. Do that boy. Listen, do that boy, Rick Titus, a favor. Like, share, and comment. Do that for me, family. Family, do that for me. Do that for that boy, Rick Titus. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing here popping. We're gonna get this thing here popping. Listen, family, we'll be right back. Yeah, family. Listen, this is the deal. Exquisite Podcast is located at St. Charles Town Mall in Waldorf, Maryland, right around the corner from J.C. Penney's. Right around the corner from J.C. Penney. Listen, we got like what 42,000 foundational FBAs out here in America today. Support a black-owned business. Come on, talk to me, family. Talk to me. Listen, everybody want to know, how can I get my podcast? How can I do my podcasts? Let us do your podcast for you. Let us scream your podcast. If you don't have time, all you got to do is just have a camera, a phone, and a laptop. That's all you got to do. You can do this podcast internationally or in the US. Internationally or in the US. Just get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus. Hit the link in the description. Hit the link into that description. I'll definitely appreciate it. If you want to be able to listen, let me show y'all something. Let me make sure this mic is on. Let me make sure the mic is on. Yep. Let me make sure this mic is on. I don't know if the mic was on or not, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Hey, listen, family. This is that boy Rick Titus. We located at St. Charles Town Mall. St. Charles Town Mall in Waldorf, Maryland, right around the corner from J.C. Penney. If you want to get that podcast popping, listen, support a black-owned business. If you looking at this video on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Tickalacka, LinkedIn, do that boy a favor, like, share, and subscribe and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Listen, I didn't know if the mic was on or not, but I see it's on. I'm looking at it now, and I think that it is on. So listen, guys, listen, family. Do that boy a favor. Do that boy a favor. Do that boy Rick Titus a favor. If you want to get your podcast popping, if you don't have the time to get your podcast popping, come to Exquisite Podcast so we can get that podcast on. Now, we do ministry as well. We got 2 ministries already in and on board. We do ministry. A lot of people want to touch somebody, huh? A lot of people want to touch somebody. Listen, you see what's on this shirt? Jesus is popping. Jesus is popping, huh? Jesus is popping. If you want it to pop, that's what he's telling you, to get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, at Exquisite Podcast. Huh? Listen, guys, a lot of ministries out there, a lot of pastors out there got some good information, but they need to touch somebody, huh? They need to touch somebody. And I like to thank everybody for joining in on that boy Rick Titus show. That boy Rick Titus show. Listen, when you want to get your podcast done, you got to be prepared. You got to have your notes together. This is what you want to send. You want to send all of your information to Exquisite Podcast 60 at gmail.com. Send all of your inquiries at Exquisite Podcast 60 at gmail.com. All I need is your name, your email, your phone number, the name of your show, and what time. That's all I need. your name, your full name on what's going to be on the show, email, phone number, and name of your show and what time you want to do your show. And we do internationally. You can get in touch with that boy, RickTitus, by clicking the link in the description. Huh? Like, share, subscribe, and comment on this podcast. I definitely appreciate it. Support the podcast. Support Exquisite Podcast. Listen, our location is at St. Charles Town Mall in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland at. Right around the corner from J.C. Penney. And listen, guys, we getting ready to come out with hats, T-shirts, and mugs. We're getting ready to make those in our own establishment. We got an 8,000 square foot establishment in Waldorf, Maryland. Support the brother. Support that brother, family. Hey, listen, kids, you can come out. You can bring your kids out. Ladies, I noticed that a lot of ladies been out last Saturday. A lot of wives been out. Husband, come with your wives. Bring your kids. Your kids can play in the playground. We got gumball machine. We got claw machine. We got the jumbo bouncing ball in the back in that studio in the playground for the kids. $5 per kids per hour. $5 per kids per hour. Now, listen, let me touch bases on what all we do at Exquisite Podcast and Ministry. We even take passport pictures. Now, I've been getting a lot of people talking about they're going downtown. They went downtown to get a passport picture. And what happens is you get a ticket. You got to park in the garage. You got to pay for that. And then when you get to the passport place, they are not prepared. They're unorganized from what I've been hearing. I digress. Now, this is what I've been hearing. I don't know if this is true or not, but the photographers is not there on time. So I don't know what the real facts is. I'm just getting the information. So at Exquisite Podcast, we do passport pictures. So you want to go out the country, come and see us. Come and see us. Come and see us, family. Now, do we want to do this thing here right? We want to do this thing right. Support this brother. I mean, listen. A lot of people got things that they want to talk about on these podcasts. They want to talk about religion. They want to talk about entertainment. They want to talk about school. They want to talk about books that they wrote. They want to talk about arts. They want to talk about health and wellness. Talk about it. It's a lot of stuff that you can talk about on the podcast and be seen and get seen. Not to just talk in your basement. Think about it. Technology is a wide range of information. But the problem is some of the people that I've been talking to, oh, well, RickTitus, I got my podcast done in my basement. Are anybody seeing you? Are you touching anybody? Are you just talking to yourself? Well, I got friends. Well, your friends might not be sharing your podcast. They might not be supportive of your podcast. Come and see that boy RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast. We got a studio. If you can come in, if you can't come in, all you got to have, just send me your information. And all you got to have is a cell phone and a laptop. That's it. I'll do all of the other lifting. We'll do all of the other lifting for you for your show. Talk to me, family. Talk to that boy RickTitus and you ministries out there. Listen, you ministries out, you minister, you pastors out there. Come and chime in. Come and get aboard. Come and get on board with Exquisite Podcast. That boy RickTitus show. Yeah, it's popping. It's popping, family. Make it pop in the community. See, this is the thing. We got to get on code. Family, we got to get on code. We have to get on code. You hear me? We can do some outstanding things. It's just that we just got to get together. We just got to get on code and get it done. If you put your mind to something, you can get it done. Just like, me and my partner, we were sitting down and say, hey, man, let's go ahead and get this podcast popping. We got this 8,000 square foot studio in Waldorf, Maryland, in St. Charles Town Mall right around the corner from JC Penney's. Click the link in the description to get in touch with that boy, that boy RickTitus. Yeah, family. Yeah, family. We're gonna make this exquisite podcast pop. Come on in the family. Huh? Come on in the family. My word is bounce with us. Come on and bounce on in with us. Come and bounce in with that boy RickTitus. Listen, I'm gonna be doing a radio show. I'm gonna be doing this podcast show. That boy RickTitus show. We're gonna be doing this exquisite podcast, That Boy RickTitus show. So come in and hop in with us if you got something to say. If you want to be heard. If you want to be heard, come and see That Boy RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast. Talk to me. The email is exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com. Give me your name, your email address, your phone number, the name of your show, what time. We do international, huh? We do international, yes, we do, and USA, to get that podcast popping and get that ministry on the map. Get that ministry popping on the map. Yes, indeed. Yes. Hey, listen, family, I thank everybody for chiming in. I thank y'all for chiming in. I thank y'all for lifting exquisite podcast up. I love everybody. I thank y'all for the support. Please support us. Please support us. Please do me that favor. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Guess what? I'll see you in another video. Who said it couldn't be done?